Good morning, Anthony here again from Tactics to Toys. I am for those of you who are watching this for the first time, I'm a part-time reseller. I have a full-time job. I'm in the Army Reserve also, which is like a second 40-hour-a-week job. And I sell things on the side, as well as being a parent and husband, and all the other fun things that we do as a reseller. So today we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you what sold between 30 September and 6 October. So I'm going to stop, restart, and I'll merge all this together later. We are still going low tech because I don't know how to do this yet on directly on a computer. So bear with me. Thanks. All right, we're back. Here we go. Once again, I am filming my screen so you can kind of see my reflection in there. Sorry about that, but it's the best I can do. I need to figure out my lighting and everything else, along with how to do this properly so it looks not so cobbled together and half-assed. So once again, we're going to go over what sold from Tactics to Toys. Primarily, this was done on eBay. So September 30th, 6 October. I'm a week behind. First thing that sold is a set of vintage enamel Star Wars Cantina pins. Talked about these before. They sold before. They're based off the original Sears release, where the Snaggletooth was done incorrectly. He was made full size instead of half size, and he was in blue instead of purplish. And he went to Great Britain. This is a Briggs and Riley Verb backpack. It's a computer bag. It's a fantastic item. It sold for $175.99, and it's actually going through global shipping to Russia. So haven't gotten any complaints yet, so we'll see. Sold the other bomber jacket. Sold one a few weeks back. Somebody said, hey, can you find another one? And fortunately enough, I was able to come up with another new one. And he bought it for $149.50. This was the second of the two nylon kit bags, aviator kit bags, U.S. government issue. And sold for $28.50 plus shipping. This represents the last of my woodland camouflage items that were from my personal military collection, so they were all used. The Army went from woodland camo to ACU in 2006. So from 91 to 2006, I've amassed a lot of woodland camo, and I've slowly been selling it off. And it sold for $25.50 with free shipping. This is Labyrinth and Nightmare card singles. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card set, and somebody bought 2 Rock Spirits. I have a multiple listing. These actually went for $1.10 each, which, yeah, so be it. Oh, plus shipping. This is a Pokemon Groudon figure. He came with he was a part of a set that came in a card set for the Pokemon game. He sold for $8.50 plus shipping. This is a jacket from Cats when performed in Amsterdam. It was owned by a guy named John Yost. I bought out a bulk of his theater estate. He was on Broadway, and then he went to Amsterdam. He played in the Amsterdam theater for God knows how many years. I have so much stuff in Dutch. I don't know what to do with, but this was a Cat's jacket. It has his name embroidered on the front. It was an old style, like fabric jacket with leather sleeves. It went for $105.50. And, you know, they talked to me ahead of time and said, you know, can we do anything with the price? And I offered them free shipping. They said, sure. I went and changed the listing. They bought it within a half hour of me changing the listing. And that was it for what sold this week. What I'd like to talk about is one of my current products. I'm a big fan of these things. I ran into I encountered them at Toy Fair earlier this past February. And these are based off the old troll dolls, if you want to call it. They're Wild Hair Creations, Creatures of Legend and Lore. And they are, I think you can see the mouse. So we have the Cthulhu for all you H.P. Lovecraft fans out there. The Jersey Devil for all my Jersey brethrens out there. Sasquatch. This is actually what the packaging looks like. We have the Mothman and the Yeti. I fell in love with them when I saw them. They were just like these fantastic little things. And I walked away because they were a bit crowded at the time, and then I came back. And then I put my order, and it turns out I was the first person to actually place an order nationwide. Not bad for a little upstart nobody company. So I got a little shout out from them on Instagram and Facebook. But I just get such a kick out of them. And once again, as a reminder, 'tis the season for porch piracy. People are going to start taking packages off your porch, so be careful when you order. Protect yourself. Either have the post office hold your items, or request signature confirmation. Yeah, it may cost a little more on the seller's end, but definitely if anyone requests from me signature confirmation, I don't mind absorbing that cost if it means you are going to get your item. With that said, I'm going to pause, turn around, and we will wrap up. All right, I'm back, and thank you for watching. It was really short this week. I didn't have a lot of sales, but hey, that's the way it goes. It's the nature of the animal. Sometimes you have your high days. Sometimes you have high weeks. Other times you have low weeks. For me, I didn't put a whole lot of attention to any of my sites the past week because of work obligations, family obligations. So when you don't keep your account active, particularly on eBay, you get bumped down in search. Not to mention everyone's still trying to figure out, myself included, how to adjust everything to go along with the fall seller updates. And we'll probably master those just in time for the winter seller updates, and then we'll have to figure out a whole bunch of things over again and how to finagle our way through search. But with that said, I am about a week behind on producing videos. Not that I'm doing a high volume of video, but I owe another week of what sold. And that's about it. Take care and cheers.